Hello, my dears. How are you? This is Resilient Lives coming to you on this evening. How are you doing? All is well here. It has been a very full day. When you have a wonderful weather day, after you've had so much snow, it's a day that we are reveling in. We're excited. It seems to indicate that spring is in the air. I certainly hope that you're doing well, because we are also looking at the fact that when we began this pandemic last year, it was around this time, and we were experiencing spring in quarantine for the very first time. And often when you experience something for the very first time, you don't know how to do it. It sort of reminds me of Zen mind, which is kind of like a beginner's mind, in that there is no, in your mind map, there is no memory to go back and refer to and say, this is how we did it. And it was a scary time, because we were facing something here in the United States that was all over the world. Oh my, we just didn't know. We didn't know how we were going to get it, and we washed our hands and we masked up, and oh my, we were at a place that scared us. But we learned. We developed tools, skills to learn how to manage this. Wow. And we came together, which is how we even began to do this virtual coming together. We learned how to band together, to send our thoughts, to have support, to give support, to reach out, since we couldn't be together. And that was, I'd have to say, that was horrible. Horrible, because we couldn't be and hug with our loved ones. And that being together physically is so necessary. But we learned how to adapt, and we have gotten pretty good at it. Pretty good. We have learned how to deal with things. We've learned how to check on each other. We've learned how to reach out. Because we wondered, how can you actually thrive? This isn't a thriving environment. How does one thrive being alone and sad? How does one thrive without touching? And we learned how to substitute, how to accommodate, and how to thrive virtually. And that is a major key. And so we have been doing so many things novelly. I mean, drive-by birthday parties and drive-by graduations and virtual Zoom birthday parties and virtual teas. My, we have learned how to cross the miles, and in some cases see those we might not have seen because the distance would have been too far. And so here we are, thinking about spring coming, thinking about spring, thinking about with spring usually comes a freshness, new growth, a new attitude. And so when we look back, we think, well, yesterday was yesterday. and yesterday is gone. It's over. And today is today. Today is new. And so here we are. We get a chance to consider moving out into this new spring. We have hope. Hope is in all of this because the president says that the vaccine should be out to everybody by the summer. Isn't that good news? What joy that will bring. So as we look at how we felt last year when we were at a place where we were fearful, we were afraid, we just didn't know what to touch. We were wearing gloves. We had a designated shopper. We had so many plans in place. But the good news is that we learned how to reach out and accompany each other on this journey. And so this year we won't be as fearful about the places that scare us because we've learned how to deal with this uncertainty. We've picked up some tools that helps us to accommodate and adapt, that helps us to maybe do things in a novel way. It helps us to be that support for each other, reach out. And I would say we've grown stronger. We've learned how to be a better me, a better you, because we've had this experience. And so, as we look at the anniversary of this quarantine, I want to applaud you. I'm happy for you that you've had an opportunity to thrive and to flourish. And hopefully we will stay in the today, in the new place. We will be mindful. I heard someone give a definition of being mindful. It's since our mind sometimes can go in so many places, but they said being mindful is being where your feet are. So many times we're multitasking, and we're, even when we're hearing a lecture or something, we're doing something, and so we have habitually embraced mindlessness or habits. But mindfulness is being present where you are, being present where your feet are. So I'm with you. I'm beaming love to you. And we are excited that we are thriving together. So until next time, be well. Bye-bye.